At the bottom of the world lies a continent so vast, so cold, and so silent that it can feel unreal. Antarctica is not a frozen island. It is a full continent centered on the South Pole, covering about 14 million square kilometers. Bigger than Europe, larger than the United States and India combined. And yet almost all of it is ice. About 98% of Antarctica is covered by ice, leaving only rare rock outcrops, mountain peaks, and a few ice-free valleys exposed to the sky. Beneath that frozen surface is a rugged world of hidden basins, deep troughs, and mountain ranges. If the ice disappeared, the land would look nothing like the smooth white shape we imagine today. Antarctica's ice is the real giant. The ice sheet averages roughly 1.9 kilometers thick, and in some places it is far thicker. That ice forms the highest average elevation of any continent on Earth. It also stores an enormous share of the planet's frozen water, holding around 90% of Earth's ice and about 70% of its fresh water. That makes Antarctica not just a continent, but a global reservoir. The continent is isolated by the Southern Ocean and the powerful Antarctic circumpolar current, which helps keep warmer waters at bay. That isolation shapes everything here. It is one reason Antarctica remains so cold so long. From India, Antarctica is roughly 8,000 to 10,000 kilometers away, depending on the route. From South America, Australia, South Africa, and New Zealand, it is still separated by huge stretches of ocean, nearer in distance perhaps, but never close. The coastline changes with the seasons, wrapped in sea ice that expands and retreats like a breathing edge of the continent. In late austral winter, sea ice spreads outward to its maximum. By late summer, much of it shrinks back again. This shifting frozen ring shapes travel, wildlife, and the very chemistry of the Southern Ocean. The weather here can be brutal. Antarctica is often called a desert because the interior receives extremely little precipitation. In many places, snowfall is measured in tiny amounts each year. The air is dry, the winds are fierce, and the cold can reach extremes unmatched anywhere on Earth. The coldest directly observed surface temperature ever recorded was -89.2 degrees Celsius at Vostok Station in 1983. And then there are the winds. Katabatic winds pour downhill from the interior, dense and heavy, accelerating under gravity. They can turn the continent into a place of relentless, ground-hugging force. Yet life survives here. Emperor penguins raise their chicks on sea ice, depending on its stability through the long winter. Adelie penguins crowd the coast in huge colonies. Leopard seals patrol the edge of the pack ice. Weddell seals haul out beside breathing holes and cracks. Orcas move through the waters in search of prey. And beneath it all, Antarctic krill power the entire food web, feeding penguins, seals, whales, squid, and fish. There are no permanent residents in Antarctica, no native human population, and no cities. But there is a quiet international presence. In summer, about 4,000 to 5,000 people live and work here. In winter, that number drops to around 1,000. Their stations form a map of science across the ice. India operates Buradi Station and Matri Station. The United States runs McMurdo Station and Amundsen Scott South Pole Station. Russia maintains Vostok Station. China works from Great Wall Station and Zhongshan Station. Australia has Casey Station. The United Kingdom operates Rothera Research Station. Around 30 countries support Antarctic research, including Argentina, Chile, Japan, Germany, France, South Korea, Norway, and others. This continent belongs to no single nation. Since the Antarctic Treaty took effect, it has been set aside for peace and science. That cooperation matters, because Antarctica is not just remote, it is sensitive. Its ice records climate history in layers that stretch back hundreds of thousands of years. Its glaciers respond to warming air and changing oceans. Its frozen mass influences sea level, ocean circulation, and the freshwater balance of the planet. So Antarctica is more than the end of the map. It is Earth's largest storehouse of ice, climate memory, and freshwater. Fragile, powerful, and essential to the future of the whole world. Subscribe for more journeys through Earth's wild places.